say it.
I think you're a pedophile. No, right? So I think the point is this, right? Like you're trying to toe for that line of I'm not a pedophile. I'm trying to toe that line of I think you are a pedophile. And that's where, like this argument I think is going.
Why don't you just say it?
I think you're a pedophile.
What is that? Can you define pedophile?
I think that you are attracted to like underage kids,
You know,
preteens.
my manager has a rule for me that I'm gonna not my manager, he's like my editor, my decision editor.
Hmm.
He says, don't let people call you a pedophile for money. But I'm gonna break it today. I'm giving you a pass. I'm giving you a P-word pass.
Shouldn't you ask the question rather than declaring him to be that?
No.
If he told I think Destiny like he don't think I guess being attracted to a 10-year-old kid is wrong, that comes off as like I'm gonna told his line.
Wait. Can I to
Yeah.
give a little context
Sure.
here before
Yeah,
you
sure. Let's
okay.
get the context on that statement.
I don't think wanting to push somebody in front of a subway is wrong. I don't think wanting to shoot up your school is wrong. I don't think wanting to rape your grandmother is wrong. I don't think it's wrong to think about anything. I'm not going to say doing those things is very, very bad, but I'm not going to say that I think it's wrong to think something. Like if I'm playing Call of Duty and I kill 50 people, the things I'm thinking about doing are wrong. The simulation of what I'm doing, like the things, it would be wrong to do that, but thinking about it and pretending is not wrong. So I feel like part of the problem is people assume that if you make a statement about a thought you had or a sexual feeling you had, that you're saying that was good. But I'm not making a moral statement about that. That's why I have a song called I Can Fantasize About Whatever I Want.
Do you fantasize about 10-year-old girls?
I'm not going to answer questions about my sexual fantasies.
So
Also for a couple of reasons. One, you would never answer the same question.
I've never fantasized about.
No, I know you'll pretend to answer questions about your sexual.
No, I've never fantasized about 10-year-old girl, my brother. I'm not.
I understand. You will virtue signal. I know you've been doing it since we started talking,
listen,
and I know that you're going to. I know that
I'm not a weirdo.
Let me. Yeah, you're a normal person with normal thoughts. Let me finish what I'm saying, and then you can have an explosion of virtue signaling and make yourself feel better. This is why if you had a YouTube channel,
he does.
Okay, but I wouldn't watch it because I don't want to watch a guy talk about how the thoughts he doesn't have.
Right. I mean, nobody probably would click on a YouTube video that was basically just you
like, I'm not a pedophile. I fantasize about adult women. Come check it out, guys. Okay, here's why I won't answer questions about this. One, I don't believe that you're honest enough to actually have that conversation. Two, part of a lot of my content is about empathy. And I think we have a problem with people abusing children, people trading in child porn and doing other harmful behaviors like that. And I think we have this knee-jerk reaction and we try to use shame and ostracization to protect children. So I think what you're saying is coming from a good place. I think it's noble to want to protect children from predators and from people who make and even people who view child pornography. And I want to protect children from those people too. But I don't think that ostracizing those people does that. I think it drives them into secrecy and into drug abuse and into child abuse. I think that if it were socially appropriate not to be a pedophile out, I don't think we should be out and proud about being a pedophile. But I think it should be appropriate enough that you can tell like your brother, or you could tell your cousin, or you could tell your friend, or you could tell your parents, say, look, I'm struggling with this, having these thoughts, I need help.
Right.
And then go get therapy or whatever treatment, or just like have people know, like, just don't leave me around kids. Don't put me, I can't be trusted.
I have a question for both of you. Let's say there's a person who has, the desire, who's attracted to minors, they have that urge, and they never act on it. Is that a good person? Is that a good
person?
Can you acknowledge that that's a good person? Because like, there's a lot of
Absolutely.
people who maybe have a desire to shoot people, who have desires to get into road rage incidents and scream at people's faces, and they don't do it, and we would still consider that person a good person, right? So like, we know
that's like
there's probably a lot for every pedophile out there. There's probably another person who is attracted to the same people, the same children that pedophile is attracted to, who doesn't act on it. Can you acknowledge that that person could
How
be?
do we define like good person? Though? Like for example, if somebody just
Are you
deep
Christian?
down, wait, right? If somebody just like deep down and hates, okay, so like they're let's say like a bold racist, but they don't act on their racism, are they a good person? So like, how do we, I guess, define what a good person is?
I think Christianity defines a good person as somebody who does not give in to what the devil whispers in their ear.
Right.
Everybody wants to sin, and everybody sins in their mind.
I don't think that religion should define like what a good person is, right?
I mean, if
I'm not religious.
it
I'm not
probably does,
religious.
right?
I don't think it should. I'm not religious, but
Same.
I think that's a pretty good like outline for what a good person is. I think we all know that people want to do horrible things all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hey, Russell, for me is